Victor, contact Seattle Center 125.8 today. Tim, 80185 Portland departure ident, on maintain 4000. 185, radar contact 1 southwest McMinnville Airport, standby with next request. Stay altitude leading. Empire 7925, traffic to 1 o'clock now, 3 miles southbound, indicate 7,500. Citation 1 Hotel, just going to maintain 4,000. Cessna 786, contact Portland Tower 13.77. 126. Portland approach, RV 25 Delta Papa, 8,500.
RV 25 Delta Papa, Portland approach, Portland altimeter 3024, verify landing Pearson today.
3024, that's affirmative, 5 Delta Papa.
5 Delta Papa, are you familiar with the area?
Very familiar. Appreciate you if we could just show present position direct.
5 Delta Papa, maintain VFR, proceed as requested, advise when you have the Pearson weather.
Okay, as requested, I have the weather, 5 Delta Papa.
Thank you. November 61 Hotel, Quebec Nike. Empire 7925, traffic no factor, maintain VFR at or above 4,500 to advise. November 3 Golf Romeo, turn left direct Chisholm.
Left direct Chisholm 3 Golf Romeo.
Skyhawk 80185 to request. Turn 185, roger, do you want to straight in? Skyhawk 185, roger, you're cleared to the Hillsborough Airport via Lucy, Newburgh, maintain 4,000. Number 185, after Lucy, you're cleared direct Newburgh, join the final approach course straight in and maintain 4,000. Citation 1 Hotel, maintain 4,000 till Nike for Darnap 31 left approach Hillsborough. November 53494, radar service terminated, report missed approach to frequencies, change to advisor frequencies approved. 494, roger, radar service terminated, change to advisor frequencies approved, advise canceling IFR in the air on this frequency or on the ground on clearance delivery. November 3 Golf Romeo, contact Seattle Center 128.15.
12815, 3 Golf Romeo.
Citation 1 Hotel, radar service terminated, contact Hillsborough Tower 119.3.
Tower, 107.
Empire 7925, delete altitude restrictions. Skyhawk 185, couple targets over the VOR, one indicating 3,000, one indicating 2,800. All have lower, expect a straight in approach at 4,000 from your base. November 185, will this be a full stop? Sky 25, roger. Advise the data stall.
Portland approach, Grumman 4542 Lima, 1400 VFR.
Grumman 4542 Lima, Portland departure, radar contact, Portland, altimeter 3025, altitude leaving and climbing to?
Yes, I'm at 1400, climb to 5500, 42 Lima.
Roger.
Empire 7925, contact Portland Tower 123.77.
Portland Tower, Empire 7925, good day. Portland approach, Premier 390, Papa Tango 200 to cross hood at 160.
Premier 390, Pop Tango, Portland approach, Portland, altimeter 3025, information Golf current at Hillsborough, plan the RNAV runway 31 left approach.
You have Gulf 3025, Papa Tango.
Premier 390, Pop Tango is clear direct Nike, descend and maintain 7000.
Direct Nike and 7000, Papa Tango.
Tower confirmation, Juliet, now current rundown.
Money 201, Charlie Bravo, 7500 VFR, unable to get the ATIS, we're out, yeah.
One Charlie Bravo, Portland, roger. November 201 Charlie Bravo, and contact Portland approach 124.35, 2435.
2435 for 1 Charlie Bravo. Portland approach, Mooney 201 Charlie Bravo, 7500 VFR, unable with the ATIS, we're out, we'll get it here in a minute.
Mooney 201 Charlie Bravo, Portland approach, hello, Portland, altimeter 3024, advise Mike.
Oh, no, 24 on the altimeter, thank you.
Sean confirmation, hotels now current at Hillsborough. Near 390 Pop Tank, contact approach on 118.1, advise them when you have hotel, please.
118.1, will do, Papa Tango.
RB25 Delta Papa, radar service terminated. You can continue on that code. Contact Portland Tower on 123.77.
today. I figured I'd fly a different airline. It's the first time ever flying Allegiant Air on PilotEdge. Found this cool livery on the org. It's pretty recent paint done by someone. So I've got to use my universal ground people. So we're going to do Allegiant from, where are we at? Medford. We flew into here last night in the King Air, so figured might as well fly out of here and keep heading up the coast. Make it a day. Tomorrow will be Concord. Fly out of LA. We're gonna head to Hawaii. You can see that in my channel description below. The World Tour event shows a little picture of the Concord there on the top. If you're on a mobile device, you could probably click on info and it would show you. So first thing, we need fuel calculations. So let's come over here to SimBrief. We're gonna file this flight plan, which is good for the current Eric. Allegiant 1399, 107 passengers. Write this down, 107. Get our fuel. It's A320. So that's 5.4, round that up to 5.5, 12.125. That's good enough. So 5.5 on fuel. And then 0 fuel weight is 126.2. So 0 fuel weight is 57,243. Get out the calculator. 57,243 plus the fuel, 5,500 there. So takeoff weight would be 62,743. So that'd be our takeoff weight, gross weight. It's not MTOW, it's just our TOW, TOW. So 57,243 is 0 fuel weight. And all that's fine. Winds are out of the west. Pretty low winds, so it shouldn't affect not much of a headwind issue. You can see the winds at the higher levels by this bottom one. So they're pretty light up high today, so should make for a pretty expeditial flight here. So PilotEdge, actually departure, altimeters 3022. And the elevation is 1335. Okay. And that's with November and using 1.4. Portland is landing east. So we're gonna file Allegiant 1399, slant Lima 270, Portland, Seattle's an alternate. Rogue Valley, file, done. It's like a little bit of a rain out there, but not too bad. All in all, it's going to be it's going to be a little overcast around here, maybe. Portland's got a few. It's going to be a little cloudy, but broken. So it should be an okay flight. The winds are pretty low. Alright, let's hop in here. We'll get things cranking. And the fuel was 5.5. Start the fuel. Open up the window. Get some lights set up in here. Charts that navigraph.com, and I spelled that wrong. Alright, we're going with 107. Now we gotta make some brief match. So 57,243 minus 51,232, so I get it there. Plus the 1,000 I left in cargo. Gives us 70,11. So that will give me 57,243, which it does. Alright, 57.3 and 26.8 is what I need for the McDo. Get the APU going. Should have called it Dolphin Air. This is primarily a West Coast airline anyway, so. But I like the Dolphin. Check our bleeds. Crossfeed will kick on here. Environment, hydraulics, APU gens available. Disconnect the GPU. Flight plan is on file. We are at gate 5. Elevation 1333. So that's the GPS coordinate that we need to look at. Eric is current. So we're going to do AAY. $13.99. It's AAY. AAY. Why is it not? Oh God. What am I doing? It's the wrong place. Okay, K. Where am I at? MFR. Alright, K. M. FR. KPDX. AAY. Alright, now it's working. And we got 42-22-1. 122-52-4. Line on reference. And Road Valley ATIS 127-25.
Visibility 10. Few clouds at 5,000. Temperature 19er. Dew point 11. Altimeter 3022. Arriving and departing runway 14. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Oscar. Rogue Valley International Airport, ATIS information Oscar. 1753 Zulu. Wind variable at 3. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 5,000. Temperature 19er. Dew point 11. Altimeter 3022. Arriving and departing runway 14. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar.
Alright, we got Oscar. Altitude here is 1335. So the altimeter setting is correct. It matches. Set to get our clearance. So ground is 121.8. Tower is 19.4. Like 2 hours behind, so that would be 11, 12, 11, be like a morning time. Morning, Medford ground, Allegiant 1399 at the terminal with Oscar, IFR Portland.
Number 1128, descend at pilot's discretion to maintain 9,000. Well, 128, thank you, San Luis, altimeter 3000. Legion 1399, Medford grounds, clear to Portland Airport, Jackson 1 departure, Rogue Valley. Then as filed, climb and maintain 11,000, squawk 3151.
Cleared to Portland via Jackson 1 departure, Rogue Valley. Then as filed, climb maintain 11,000, squawk 3151, Legion 1399.
Legion 1399, thank you, read back correct.
Alright, GPS primary, we're good. We're cleared to 270, that'll be our cruise altitude. I always wait just before I put anything in until I get my clearance so I know that everything is going to be accurate. So then we're going to do a 14 Jackson 1 input. And then I did Jackson 1 to OED, which is the Rogue Valley VOR.
133.67.
And then Morn, so we're going to do MOURN. That will go there, and then insert that. And then we're going to do RNAV Zulu 10 left.
Kitty 98, Denver Center, roger.
RNAV 10 left Zulu via the Timbers 2. And I believe that will be full approach from micro with a star transition of Moxie. Timbers 2 from Moxie, RNAV 10 left, full approach from micro. Get rid of the disco. Insert, init, wind request, init page 2.
Stationary 171 Golf, holding short runway 3 IFR.
Fuel is good.
1718 Golf, Albuquerque Tower, turn left heading 270, runway 3, cleared for takeoff, wind 190 at 5.
57
okay, left at 270, runway 3, clear for takeoff, 171 Golf.
26.8. Then our black fuel again is 5.5. That gives us our extra fuel and airtime. And then perf 1840. This is reducing the climb thrust position, which is on the
869 contact
throttle
Albuquerque
here.
Center
So you have flex
128.45
until
2845 for Sky
500 AGL, and then you go into the climb detent.
Kitty 98, say
So
altitude.
that's what this does. It tells me when to put this in the climb. So that's 500 AGL.
Okay,
One
Roger.
engine out, climb detent at 1000 AGL. I'm going to start off with 200
Sky
knots
869.
so we don't overspeed the flaps by accident.
Albuquerque Center, I'm also with you. Press hit altimeter 3022.
Just in case there's a lot going on, you don't have to worry about damaging the aircraft. And then the MDA for the RNAV 10.
Quebec 282, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
MDA is 365. So this is your minimums for an RNAV. So you can do 365 for MDA. Same here, go around. I drop it to 500 AGL, so I just lower this fourth digit by 1. So in this case, it's just 3 digits each. And that's per engine. One engine out, 1000 AGL for go around. Flight plan is done. Need to figure out the performance. So we are going to, as we figured out, taking off on 14. So
November 18 Golf,
we're
contact
going to
departure.
go south here
Departure 18 Golf.
on the Jackson 1 departure. So we need to get our takeoff perf. So runway 14.
And departure 171 Golf is
Rogue Valley.
6,700 for 11,000.
Runway 14.
November
Tora
17
8800
Albuquerque.
with a runway heading of
Albuquerque
142.
departure, radar contact, the altimeter 3012.
3012, 171 Golf.
Grab our weather. Grab our takeoff weight. And there's our perf data. The runway is dry, so don't have to worry about the V1. This will be 142. Well, we do have to worry about V1, but it's the same speed as VR, so it's actually 142 across the board. Flex temperature 65. Make sure it's matching my weather injector, which it is, so all that perf data is accurate. Come back over here to our perf. So 142
Stationary 18 Golf, when able to proceed direct to
across the
Albuquerque
board.
VOR, resume on navigation.
Okay, proceed direct Albuquerque VOR, resume my navigation, 171 Golf.
Flex temperature 65 for the D-rated engine thrust stuff.
Roger.
Fuel pumps coming online. We are cleared to 14,000. No, 11,000. top out to 11,000 right now. Climb and nav are blue. Have all these guys drive away. Totally lost my place on my checklist. I'm trying to get back to where I was. Okay. So hydraulics, they're low. This is hinder your ability to have front wheel steering. So hydraulics, bring this into the green. We'll turn on the yellow pump to 3,000 psi.
November 5 Papa X-ray, Seattle Center.
Turn it back
looking
off.
for IFR to Portland on request, standby.
Now the actuator is in the green, so we're all good there. Alright, only thing left to do is do a quick briefing
5 Papa
of
X-ray cleared to
the flight.
Portland Airport.
So
as filed.
We're going to take off 1-4.
6,000.
We're like
departure
we're here.
Will be with, Seattle
we're going to do
Center,
Alpha all the way
departure
down.
120.4.
And then
Squawk
we're going
5206, hold for
to
release.
climb on heading 143. So it's basically, what is this, 144? So it's runway heading when we take off to 1,800 feet. Once we reach 1,800 feet, that's what this line means, above 1,800 feet.
Call back on this frequency.
They want to start a right turn to heading 322. And the Rogue Valley VOR radial 172 inbound to Rogue Valley VOR thence. Continue climb and hold in the Rogue Valley VOR, holding pattern to cross Rogue Valley VOR at or above the MEA for direction of flight prior to proceeding on course. So that just means we're going to take off 1,800 feet. We're going to make a right turn for heading 322, which we're going to intercept the 172 radial, as you can see, R172 inbound. So you would set, if you had a HSI or whatever it's called, you would set it for 352 to inbound to the Rogue Valley VOR, and then you would circle right pattern at Rogue Valley until you have reached the MEA for direction of flight. So for us, it's the MEA is 7,000, so we will definitely be at 7,000 by this Victor Airway. So there's no worries about that.
Number 1128,
small
contact
planes that are maybe heavy might have to do that
stand.
circle, but an airliner we won't have to circle. So
Sky
that's the Jackson 1 departure.
134.65, we'll see you.
So we'll say 143 to 1,800 feet, and then right turn to 322 to intercept that radial inbound. And we'll be at 7,000 feet by Rogue Valley. And then we can continue on our way to waypoint Morn, which is, so here's OAD, so we're going to go right to Morn, which is actually an airway, like I said, 7,000. And then we're going to pick up the Timbers 2 arrival from Moxie. And Moxie is, I don't know, where is it? Right here. Moxie. So that's where we join the star. You don't have to join from a transition way out here. This is technically a transition. It's the main center point. It's the hub of the arrival. So everybody eventually is going to end up here, but you don't have to file these. You can file any one of these up to Timbers, I believe.
KD98 Denver Center, thanks. Send a pilot discretion to maintain flight level 240.
And then we'll continue down here between 11 and 15 advance. And if Portland is landing east, which they currently are, we're going to go this way. If they're landing west, we'll go this way.
Sky High 55.
And if we do an
Seattle
RNAV,
Center,
we'll probably
cleared to
take it from
McMinnville
Whitmere.
Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Departure with Seattle Center 121.4.
I'm planning on doing a
1410, hold for
RMP
release.
from Micro. So our last waypoint on the arrival will be Micro. We're going to assume this RMP approach, full approach into Portland on 10 left.
Sky 55 readback is correct. Call me back on this frequency. Sure, they're only first in line and ready to go.
So that's the flight plan right there. Emergency generator test. Clear out these cautions. Check FADIC, make sure the engine displays are working without power to the engine, I mean.
Yes, Captain. We are waiting for your instruction.
Check the outside of the plane.
Ground to flight deck. All holds and hatches are closed. Walk round complete.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Close this window. I need to update our fuel status, so we're gonna err on the shy side, so 5.4.
Okay, all doors and hatches are
Edit
closed.
page 2,
Ready to connect.
5.4. When we update the block fuel, that will update the time and extra. There we go. And we'll leave it there.
MX282, contact Albuquerque Center 124.32.
And we'll check our fire alarm.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Quebec 282 Albuquerque
Start
Center,
engine
also with
2.
you, Tucson altimeter 3007 to send me the Zona 1 arrival.
When he said, I am also with you, that was mocking the pilot that checked in with him by saying with you at whatever altitude. So on PilotEdge, people will make fun of you for saying with you. It's just, whether you agree with it or not, that's just the way things are. The controllers will make fun of you because it's not part of the guidelines when it comes to the FAA phraseology. The phraseology is supposed to just get out the information needed and nothing more. So to say with you is has absolutely zero purpose when you check in with ATC. Does nothing. So you just report in with the altitude and your assigned altitude. That's all you do. We get generator available. Ignition to normal. Flaps 1 will give us a 1+F takeoff config.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Crew supply on. We'll check our wipers.
Cessna 1 Golf, contact Albuquerque Center 124.32.
320, 320.
124.32.
Check O2.
November 17.
26.3.
November
Up
171 Golf, Albuquerque Center, Roger. This is core altimeter 3008.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Okay. Trim is set. Need to check our controls. And we're going to squawk 3151. Get our ATIS.
Rogue Valley International Airport. ATIS information, Oscar. 1753 Zulu. Wind variable at 3.
Oscar's the same. Takeoff perf would be the same. Alright. Medford ground, Allegiant 1399 at the terminal, current with Oscar, radio taxi.
Allegiant 1399 Medford ground runway 14, taxi via Alpha.
14 via Alpha, Allegiant 1399. I had parked my King Air last night.
Sky 55 Seattle Center, release for departure now. Clearance is void if not off by 1850 Zulu, time now 1840. If and off in 10 minutes, call back with your intentions no later than the top of the hour. Change advisory frequency is approved.
Alright, auto brake on max. Takeoff config test normal. Systems are normal. Engines are green.
AMX 282, contact Tucson, approach 125.1.
Turn landing lights, strobes on.
Tucson approach X282 heavy descending through 15.7 and we're descending on the Zona 1 arrival with
Auto brake,
Victor.
max signs, spoilers, flaps, takeoff config.
AMX 282 heavy Tucson approach. Tucson altimeter 3007 at what's depth on advise if you have information. Victor, expect a visual approach. Runway 11 left.
That departure.
3007 will expect visual approach runway 11 left for AMX 282 heavy.
Cascade 124.3.
Sky 55 Seattle Center ident. Okay, you didn't know he was there.
24.3, takeoff curve is good. Medford Tower, Allegiant 1399, holding short, 14.
Allegiant 1399, Medford Tower, wind, call, runway 14, cleared for takeoff.
14, cleared for takeoff, Allegiant 1399. Alright. Do packs off.
Sky 55, radar contact,
approaching
9.5 south of the Clickitat VOR and verify altitude. Sky 55, roger, the Dallas altimeter 3025.
On runway 14.
Engines 50%, make sure they're stable and even, everything's in the green. Takeoff power is set, airspeed's alive.
Send and maintain 11,000, ABEX 282 heavy.
Coming up on 80 knots, check. Coming up on V1 and rotate, let me rotate. Positive rate, gear coming up. I'm gonna call the attitude at about 18 degrees. At 500 AGL, we'll go to climb thrust.
Flagstaff
Right
ground,
turn.
hello, DBM 5 Golf Lima information Foxtrot, DBM 900, request IFR to Henderson.
Turn the packs off,
5 Golf
spoilers
Lima.
unarmed.
Flagstaff ground on request, standby. Allegiant 1399, contact Cascade departure.
Over to Cascade departure, Allegiant 1399.
KD98, contact Denver Center 120.47.
Cascade departure, Allegiant 1399, Jackson 1, 4,500 for 1,000.
Allegiant 1399, Cascade departure, radar contact.
Alright, so now this will be a heading of 322 to intercept the radial inbound to Rogue Valley VOR. Go to normal managed speed.
KD98, Denver Center,
215 knots, the flaps will
standby,
retract automatically. We don't have to do anything about that. So
Deliver 5 Papa
215,
X-ray,
flaps will
Seattle
retract.
departure, release for departure, now clearance is void if on off by
Now the slats, which is the leading edge, you got to pull those out myself.
If on off
So
MX, 13 minutes,
slats
call back
out,
with your
they will
attention,
retract
than
now.
1910, frequency changes approved.
We have intercepted the radial inbound to Rogue Valley.
King Air 5 Papa X-ray, Seattle departure.
Turn off the terrain radar. Turn on weather radar.
And KD98, descend and maintain 17,000, Casper altimeter 3018.
And we'll tilt the radar down.
KD98, 17,000. ABEX 282, descend and maintain 8,000.
There goes Rogue Valley.
280, heavy.
Allegiant 1399, contact Seattle Center 121.4.
Seattle Center 121.4, Allegiant 1399. Alright, 121.4. Got that. Seattle Center, Allegiant 1399, 11,000. 6,000. Landing
Legion
lights
1399,
off.
Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230, Legion 1399.
November 5, Golf Lima, Flagstaff. Grounds cleared to Henderson Airport, Flagstaff 1 departure. Boats to the Drake, VOR, Delta Romeo Kilo. Victor 105.
Alright, we'll
Boulder
monitor
City,
cabin pressure on our
VOR,
climb.
then direct Boulder City is
Things
Bravo
green
Lima
there.
Delta.
Engines are good.
Climb and maintain 1000. Expect flight level 240 within 10 minutes of departure. Phoenix departure frequency 133.57, squawk 1751. Number 5 Golf Lima, read back is correct. AVX 282 heavy flight present heading, vectors visual approach runway 11 left, descend and maintain 7000.
Alright, up now we can turn seatbelts to auto. No turbulence that I'm aware of.
King Air 5 Papa X-ray, Seattle departure radar contact 16 miles north of the Payne VOR, climb and maintain 16,000. No sir, I don't need you to report anything. I'm telling you, you've been radar identified and your position is that far away from Payne. Legion 1399, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
Seattle Center 135.15, Allegiant 1399.
Apex 282 heavy turn left heading 210, descend and maintain 6000.
So we gotta check in with 2 flight levels here. Seattle Center, Allegiant 1399, flight level 182 for 230.
Legion 1399, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb maintain flight level 270, Legion 1399. Alright, so that gives us about a 5-minute cruise, that's cool. We can pick that up too, we got about expedite the climb a little bit. About 285. Go through our ECAMs. Pressure's good.
Apex 282 heavy, thanks for visual approach runway 11 left.
Leads are all good. Electric generators are good. Hydraulics are good.
QD 98, say
Fuel's
altitude.
even. APU should be off.
Sorry, we forgot to put the alpha last time. Right, climb back
Conditioning,
up.
we're going to lower the temperature in the forward compartment a little bit. Put it back to pressure. Everything's looking good on the climb.
We were busy briefing for the approach.
rid of this. See the ortho. It doesn't get rid of clouds, but it gets rid of the haze. That's why I like the data ref editor. It's the only reason I have it. It's just to get rid of that haze.
KD98, in contact Casper, approach 120.65.
3000 and Casper approach 2065, KT19.
X282 Heavy, contact Tucson Tower on 118.3. KD98, just come with Casper approach, you want to do the ILS 3.
Alright, let's lower the temperature in that forward compartment. So we're going to go to 10. Lower it down about 22
KD98,
Celsius.
Casper approach, roger, cross Chomp, at or above 9,700. Clear the ILS runway 3 approach, expect circle around runway 21. X282 Heavy, Tucson Tower, wind calm, runway 11 left, clear to land. November 5 Golf Lima, Flagstaff, ground runway 21, taxi to Alpha. November 5 Papa X-ray, negative. You said you were flying the departure procedure out of Payne. I radar identified you north of Payne. November 5 Papa X-ray, let's go clear direct to Seattle VOR and you can resume on navigation from Seattle. Number 5 Papa X-ray, just heads up, you filed a DCT to indicate direct, just understand that a simple direct says the same thing, no need to indicate any sort of direct notification.
Alright, let's update our winds. So you can click on any one of these waypoints. Wind request, update insert, that will update all times, fuel calculations and all that stuff. And need to get Portland's arrival information. PDX, we're going to get D8S. So right now it's Echo at Portland. An altimeter of 3023.
Delta 621, heavy. San Francisco clearance. I don't have a flight plan for you.
Arriving, 10 left, 10 right. Winds 040 at 4. Temperature 18 Celsius. Visual approach is in use, but I'm going to do an RNAV. ILS 10 left approach out of service. So we're going to do RNP, that's fine. Runway 321 closed. Got a few clouds. Runway 321 closed.
Delta 621 Heavy, San Francisco clearance, standby. ABX 282 Heavy. Where do you park? Just north of the terminals? ABX 282 Heavy, roger.
We'll have that
Into the
ready
via
for the
Alpha
next
and
check.
have a great day.
And timbers 2410 left. So that's correct.
Sky 55, contact Portland approach 124.35.
Portland 24.35,
So, perf.
55, good day.
Allegiant 1399, descend via the Timbers 2, arrival Portland, landing east.
Descend via the Timbers 2, arrival, landing east, Allegiant 1399.
Number 5 Golf Lima, Flagstaff Tower, runway 21, cleared for takeoff.
32.3. Temperature 18. Winds 040 at 4. So unless something significantly changes, we'll be
Sky
right
55,
there.
Portland approach, roger, McMinnville, altimeter 3023.
Forward air
advise
conditioning now is 22, 24 in the back. Need to check fuel status too.
Sky 55, roger.
So
I
we're
have your request.
approaching
Where would you like to begin?
Moxie, actually approaching my top descent. So Moxie shows
Sky 55, roger. From Newburgh. Are you sure?
82. So 3.7 at Moxie.
Okay, you can expect that.
Fuel 3.7. We're at 3.9. So plenty of fuel.
98, contact Casper Tower.
And we can descend down to 5,000.
KD98, circle east, left downwind, runway 21. Runway 21, cleared to land. Wind now reporting as 300 at 17, gust 28.
Seattle Center, Allegiant 13, I've led 270.
Number 5 Golf Lima, contact Phoenix departure.
Right. 18.
Allegiant 1399, roger. Allegiant 1399, Portland, altimeter 3023.
302 tree, Allegiant 1399. Alright, so descend, we got approach freaks 1810. Turn on these restrictions. Push that out.
Number 5 Golf Lima, Phoenix departure, radar contact, Flagstaff, altimeter 3030.
So ILS 10 left is out of commission, but that's okay. We're going to use RNAV. Ginnigans, Sporty. Hey, bud. Yeah. Yep, definitely
And
sporty.
Golf
Oh, look at
Lima,
my new livery.
Contact Albuquerque Center
Doing Allegiant
128.45.
today with the Dolphin. I have never flown Allegiant, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something different today. I'm gonna fly Allegiant. And what was the other thing I was gonna show you? So I fixed the alert Gennigans for the resub. What happened was that the alert defaults to only new subscribers, like the initial subscriber had a sound. So the animation showed up because I looked at the rerun, or whatever you want to call it, and it showed the animation, but it didn't have a sound. So I have since changed that. So subscriber, I'm doing a test now to show you. Subscriber custom, and then we'll say this guy's name is test, and then we'll say he subscribed 9 times, because I think that's what it was when you did it. And we'll say tier 1, and then the message will say I'll just say hi for the message. So this should show up. So it's loud, but
Kitty 98, where do you park?
It will
there's only one, right?
let me know when there's a resub, because I want to know when people resub with a different sound. So I'm probably going to change that sound, but at least we'll know resubs by that sound.
Yes, sir. I'll be with you in just a moment.
3023.
Stand by. Delta 621 Heavy, clear to Los Angeles International Airport. Stick 4 departure, eBay transition, then as filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 10,000.
Yeah, we need our sounds too.
135.1, squawk 1632.
Coast Pilot, good afternoon from Portland. Yep, that's where we're heading, bud. Flying to Portland with Allegiant Air. I like this paint job.
Back is correct.
I saw it on the org. I'm like, I'm gonna do some Allegiant flying. Allegiant is a west. It's a west side.
There's no.
Well, they fly all over, but primarily on the west end of the country.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Bravo terminates only at runway 26.
Max landing weight 65. We're at 61.1. Cabin pressure's dropping, so we're good there. And cool. Oh, good. So you like the sound? Well, it's not the best sound effect. So I'm gonna.
Allegiant 1399, contact Portland approach 118.42.
Portland approach 118.42. Allegiant 1399. 1842. And then we need to get our ATIS again. Make sure it hasn't changed. So we got Foxtrot. Alright, it did change. 32.3. We're with Foxtrot. Still landing on the 10s. The wind 080 at 10.
Pass altimeter 3004.
And the temperature is 18. Altimeter 3023, and that was Foxtrot.
Sky 55, cross the battleground VOR at 8,000, cleared the RNAV runway 22 approach.
Cross battleground at 8,000, cleared RNAV 22 approach, Sky 55.
Portland approach, Allegiant 1399, descend via Timbers 2, east transition, leaving 14,900. Currently Foxtrot, request RNAV Zulu 10 left from micro.
Allegiant 1399, Portland approach, request is stepped on.
RNAV Zulu 10 left from micro, Allegiant 1399.
Allegiant 1399, Portland approach, roger, thanks for echo, altimeter 299.5. And cross micro at 5,000, clear RNAV Zulu, runway 10 left approach.
Cleared RNAV Zulu 10 left approach from micro, Allegiant 1399. I think he's going to tell me to...
Somebody's on the ground at Crescent City as missed.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm cleared to fly the approach. So, bit of useless information. My house is almost directly below the turn waypoint on the Timbers 2 arrival, where you split east or west depending on what is at Portland. Well, I'm going... Where's it at? Arrival, Timbers 2. So I'll be going
I'm working on it, stand by.
left to micro. So is your house or your area by flower or full? Like which one of these waypoints would be where you are? Because that's really cool. You get to look up and watch all them airplanes. Alright, so we're gonna set up for PDX, Portland, 10 left. So we're 32 miles away, we're good there. Flower, oh cool. As soon as we get to Flower, so we're gonna be flying right over your little hometown, that's awesome. I'll do an outside view so we can take a look at that area.
And for 6471 Mike, Seattle Center is cleared to the Arcade Airport via as filed.
So the perf has updated because the ATIS is
your
different.
cruise altitude, departure.
So the wind was
center
180 at 10.
121.4, squawk 4621, hold for release.
And I need to update the winds too, so we're gonna go wind.
TBM 71 Mike, read back is correct. Just call me back this frequency, shore the runway first in line and ready to go.
Perf, and I need to put that back. Actually, my injector, oh no, that's right. So 180 at 10. And that was per this, 180 at 10. Now we're coming over Flower. So, luckily I have Orbix True Earth Oregon, so I'm guessing this is going to be your
Sky
town.
55, cross Talkboo at or above 6,000 for traffic.
Okay, we'll cross Talkboo at or above 6,000 for traffic, Sky 55.
Rock your wings at Flower. Yeah.
San Francisco ground, Delta 621 Heavy, ready to taxi with Lima from spot 5.
I'm guessing is this, do you recognize this park? Looks like a baseball park and maybe a running track or a high school. Maybe that's a high school.
14 Kilo Echo Albuquerque, Center Prescott, altimeter 3021.
I'd be guessing that's the town you're talking about. Unless you're in the suburbs, like out here in a little farmland.
14 Kilo Echo, it'll get better as you get closer
Rocking
to
my
airspace.
wings
You're
now.
still within LA for a bit, but the Prescott altimeter 3021.
Alright, yeah, don't worry about spelling. I am the worst speller. But I do the same thing if I catch a misspelling, but half the time I don't even catch it. Alright, micro, we want to slow down to 190. So I'm going to reset this for 190.
Sky High 55, cancel approach clearance for traffic, turn left heading 120, descend to maintain or maintain 6,000.
Okay, left to 120, cancel approach clearance, Sky High 55. And maintain 6,000, Sky High 55.
Cleared me to fly the approach, so the final approach November fix is Blazer at 2000. Via the crater 2, arrival Portland, altimeter 3023, landing east.
Altimeter is accurate, so we're good there.
Crater 2, arrival at 3023 and landing east. 5 X-ray, we got information box up.
November 5 Papa X-ray, roger. Contact Seattle Center 126.6.
26.6, 5 Papa X-ray.
There goes your house. Just flew over you, bud. Coast Pilot, West Coast Pilot. Now I'm going to refer to you as West Coast Pilot. I wish I lived in your area, dude, because Portland is my favorite airport. I think you guys probably know that by now. I mean, I fly in and out of the Portland area all the time. And I bet this, whatever the name of this river is, they do a lot of VFR flying, like VATSIM events, up and down this river.
Sky 55,
I've taken part of one of those once
northwest
in my
Airbus is descending out of 6,500 for 5,000.
Plane over there.
Sky 55 looking.
Legion 1399 traffic at 1 o'clock and 6 miles southeastbound, Cirrus level at 6, no factor.
I have the traffic, Legion 1399, thanks. Alright. So there's good old Portland down there. Cool bridge.
Sky High 55 has traffic.
Sky High 55, roger. Maintain visual separation from the Airbus. Turn right heading 190 and descend and maintain 4,000.
Okay, we'll maintain visual separation right 190, descend 4,000. Sky High 55.
Sky 55, sec vectors to 00 for the RNAV runway 22 approach to McMinnville.
That's the name of it.
Okay, we'll expect radar vectors to 00, Sky High 55.
You always know what runways are in use? Yeah, that makes sense. Especially since you know what the star looks like. That's the river, the Willamette River. Oh, okay. Alright, flaps 1. And we'll do landing lights on. Do 190 at micro here. And tower is 18.7. Turn off the weather radar, we don't need that. Seat belts are on. Go to flaps 2.
And Sky High 55, when able, cleared direct 00, cross 00 at or above 3,000, cleared the RNAV runway 22 approach.
Okay, direct 00, cross 00 at or above 3,000, cleared RNAV runway 22 approach, Sky High 55.
Gear down, flaps 3. now I see other traffic.
Allegiant 1399 VFR traffic 12 to 1 o'clock and 3 miles westbound. Altitude indicates 4,500. Type unknown altitude on unverified. He's not talking to me.
I've got him on TCAS. I'm gonna climb.
If you're in the Charlie, you're better descending. Just as a heads up, you're protected in the Charlie. He's above the Charlie.
Oh, I understand. Okay, descending for Allegiant 1399.
San Francisco ground, Delta 621 Heavy. Information Lima, ready to taxi from Seagate.
So he's like right in front of me somewhere, but I don't see it.
Delta 621 Heavy, San Francisco, ground information, Lima current, runway 1 left, taxi via Alpha and Mike.
He's
via Alpha, Mike.
700 feet above me. Still don't see him. There he is.
TBM 719, thanks. Release for departure. Clearance is void if not off by 1930. Time now 1920.
Alright, brakes low.
If off in the next 10 minutes, call back with your intentions. In less than 20 minutes from now, change advisory frequency approved.
Turn traffic global off to not get confused.
Allegiant 1399, contact Portland Tower 123. Pardon me, it'll be Portland Tower 120. Let me try this again. You're going the north side. It'll be 118.7. 18.7 Portland Tower.
I know there's too many frequencies here. 18.7 for Tower, Allegiant 1399.
Thank you.
Portland Tower, Allegiant 1399, RNAV 10 left.
Allegiant 1399, Portland Tower, wind 070 at 10, runway 10 left, clear land.
10 left, clear land, Allegiant 1399. Alright. Perf is correct. Altitude for mist. Climb to 800, then left turn to 4,400. What? I just totally messed that up somehow. Alright. Autopilot off. And we're gonna do cabin check. I messed with the MCP and it messed it up. That's right. Now we're back on track.
Jackson Hole Tower, Skyhawk 9021 Bravo, 10 miles to the north at 8,000 with Lima, full stop.
Flaps. Flaps.
9021 Bravo, Jackson Tower, good afternoon. Make straight in, runway 19er, report 3 mile final.
Straight into 19er, report 3 mile final.
Spoilers are armed.
Sky 55,
green.
no traffic observed between you and McMinnville. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach airborne this frequency or cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Change to the advisory frequency approved.
Winds are non-existent.
You in the air or on the ground on 22.2. Change to advisory frequency approved. Sky 400.
Salt Lake clearance. Good morning, Delta 2275 with 0 IFR to John Wayne.
300. Delta 2275, Salt Lake City clearance on request, M1.
200.
The San Francisco Tower, Delta 621 Heavy, short one left on mic.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
6471 Mike, Seattle Center, radar contact, position altitude, check, climb, maintain 900,000.
Front nose down, reversers on.
Approach 124.35.
There's a dude landing over there. That's a PilotEdge. No?
November 1718 Golf, contact El Paso, approach.
Is that PilotEdge? Why would they be landing on that direction? I turned off the trap. Still thought I did.
November 1718 Golf, El Paso, approach 119.15. November 1718 Golf, Albuquerque Center.
So we're going all the way down to the end. I missed my turn. Traffic global. I did turn it off. I don't know what that
for
was.
Taxi request. Or somebody's on the ground.
Delta 621 and short one left on mic.
I do, thank you. Delta 621, San Francisco Tower, only one left. Cleared for takeoff, wind 290 at 15.
One left, cleared for takeoff, Delta 621 Heavy.
Okay.
Portland approach, King Alpha Papa X-ray, descending on Carter Crater 2 arrival through 10,300 with information Foxtrot, and we would like to get a visual on 10 left.
CSL taking off. That's
November 5 Papa X-ray, Portland approach, roger, thanks. Expect that, altimeter 3023.
3023, on X-ray.
Allegiant 1399 into terminal ramp via Alpha Kilo Victor. Monitor ground point 9er. Good afternoon.
ramp via Alpha Kilo Victor, monitor ground point 9, Allegiant 1399. Thanks, you too.
Seattle clearance, Horizon 2100 with Kilo, rated copy to Haley.
Alright,
Horizon Air 2100, Seattle clearance on request, your number 2.
Turn them strobes off. Brakes are fine.
171 Golf level 11000.
November 1718 Golf, El Paso approach, roger. Altimeter 3004, advise with the ATIS.
104 will advise, 1 Golf.
Delta 2275, Salt Lake City clearance, clear the John Wayne Airport.
Somehow when I was
departure, win in, transition.
This, I don't know what happened.
And then it's filed, climb and maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 135.5, squawk 1557.
I think I might have rotated this by accident. For some reason I would have done that. But it's alright.
Craig created John Wayne, DDR just 2, win in as file commenting 10,000, departure 1B5.5, squawk 1557, do not exceed 230 knots in the climb, Delta 2275.
Delta 2275, thanks, read back correct.
Jackson Old
What
Tower,
I don't know is where Allegiant parks here.
For 19er.
I didn't think of that. I picked this one. I'll just park wherever.
Bravo, thanks, sir. Wind 260 at 11, gust 19er, runway 19er, clear to land.
2 on Bravo, clear to land.
171 Golf, we have Kilo.
November 1718 Golf, roger, thanks for Kilo. Expect the visual approach runway 26 left.
Sounds good, 171 Golf.
Or 5 Golf Lima, contact LA Center on 124.6. Actually, go LA Center 124.85, 2485.
Allegiant is AAY. So say arrivals. I'm looking at my laptop to see what gates Allegiant uses, if they even fly here. AAY. Yep, there's no Allegiant that flies to Portland, I guess. Just Southwest and United. And Delta. coming up on Victor. And, oh, yeah, that's right. Alaska flies out of here. Yeah, there's actually, I guess I'll taxi down to the end to see, I think Alaska, I think there's some Traffic Global Alaska people down here. Speaking of that,
Sky
maybe
55.
they have, oh no, okay, I thought it was going to freeze up on me.
Sky 55, thanks, IFR cancellation.
So we got Delta, Southwest, United, Alaska, Spirit, Delta, and yeah, there's no Frontier, but no Allegiant. I usually do United, but I figured I'd change it up a little bit. Plus I wanted to see if I could do an entire flight without saying United 1399. It was hard, y'all. I'm so used to saying United, to say Allegiant 1399 was like, I really had to think about it.
Jackson Hole Tower, Skyhawk 1 Bravo, clear of the
So
active.
I guess I will
Alpha 3.
kick out this Southwest here on the end.
Hebrider 021 Bravo, roger, taxi to the ramp on Alpha, stay on
Park
the
next to this Alaska.
Taxiing via Alpha, raining on frequency today.
D5.
Horizon Air 2100, the routing you filed just doesn't work. It's going to be full route, stand by.
So this guy will disappear once we get closer. Kicked him right on out. See ya. Really? Am I supposed to, I guess supposed to go the other way, huh? Which way you want me to go, dude? Make up your mind. Dude's got a goatee. He's got a beard. Alright, APU is not
November
on.
5, Papa X-ray, turn left, heading 190, descend and maintain 3000.
190 on down to 3000, Papa X-ray.
Get the SAM.
November 1718 Golf, fly heading 100, vectors.
We are at
visual approach, runway 26 left, descend and maintain 7000.
100, descend and maintain 7000, 1718 Golf.
Was it D5? Yeah. D5. There we go. In Portland, everybody has a beard. Bunch of mountain men in Portland. One day I might be able to meet you, Coast Pilot, because going to Portland is on my bucket list.
Number 71 Mike, roger, advise request when able.
Alright, engines off. Yeah, I so want to go travel around the West Coast where I fly in my sim. I've never been west of Texas. So I want to see the Grand Canyon, I want to see Vegas, I want to see Portland, because I love Portland. You can show me those, aren't those big trees around Portland, the ones that are like a gazillion feet tall? Redwoods, are they called redwoods? Turn down.
November 5 Papa X-ray, continue left turn heading 090. The airport will be 12 o'clock and 13 miles. Report when you have it sight.
Up.
090, we will report inside Papa X-ray. Papa X-ray, we got the airport.
It's better town when the pubs are open. Well, yeah, I mean, it will be a while before that would even be a possibility for me to travel there. And trust me, when I'm going to travel there, I will be going into the pubs. I'm not a big drinker, like I have like maybe 2 beers a month, but when you go on vacation, you gotta have a beer. That's Northern California. We just had big Doug Furs here.
Oh. 2100, ready to copy.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of the Seattle area because a friend of mine lives in the Anacortes, or whatever they're called, and he sent me pictures of those big trees. So, but he's from Seattle area, so that I just figured it was the entire west coast that would have those.
500, present, Papa Romeo Echo Sierra November, then direct. Climb and maintain 3,000. Expect flight level 250, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 5001.
Disconnected.
Turn off the fuel pumps. Oxygen, nav data. Those are Douglas firs. They are pretty darn big, but the redwoods keep to California. So, but are redwoods in Washington State too? Pretty sure, unless he went to California to send me those pictures. I mean, that's possible. Probably like California and like anywhere in the Pacific Northwest is probably where those trees are. Okay. I believe so. I could be wrong. Yeah, they I don't know. I don't know where they are exactly other than I've seen the pictures of them, so it's one thing I want to check out. I'm pretty happy with this paint. I think I might have to do some more Allegiant flying. I like the Dolphin. I'm from Florida, so, you know, Florida stuff is pretty cool. Let's do passenger point of view here. So tomorrow, guys, I will be streaming. It's going to be a long stream, but I won't be at the computer the entire time because I physically can't sit here. That's why all my streams are like little 2-hour quick streams. That's why I fly twice a day, because most people stream 4 hours straight. I just break that up into 2 times a day. But tomorrow will be a little bit different, but I won't be at the computer the entire time. I'm going to be flying the Concorde, and I'm going to fly on PilotEdge in the Concorde because everybody had a question to how that would work. So I'm going to be the guinea pig and see how that works. We're going to fly from to Hawaii in the Concorde tomorrow. So it takes about 3.5 hours start to finish. So what I'm going to do is I have my laptop. So once I get to the cruise and I get done all the checks I need to do, once we get to the cruise, when I tested it the other day, it was basically like an hour and a half in the air, like once I got to the cruise altitude. So at that point, I'll just put the little notification that says away from keyboard, but I'll still be monitoring chat and monitoring the actual flight on my laptop in my living room where I can do other things and not just sit here at my desk. So tomorrow will be Concorde. I'm going to try to make it as informative as I can, from cold and dark all the way to landing. And I've read all 300 something pages of manual. By no means am I an expert. I've only flown the thing twice, so I don't know what everything does exactly. A lot of the systems aren't simulated yet. They just, like, you can throw a switch to go through the motions, but it doesn't actually do anything. So it's not a complete study level aircraft, but it's still pretty darn fun to fly twice the sound or speed, twice the speed of sound. Mach 2.02 is what I was cruising at the other day. And the flybys at Mach 2.02 is really kind of fun to watch. So that's tomorrow's main stream will be the Concorde. Going to be Speedbird Concorde 9011 out of Los Angeles. Probably going to have to file a SID out of the LA airspace, and then we'll lose PilotEdge service once we get out of their little area, and then we'll have traffic global, so we'll have some other aircraft to look at when we get to Hawaii, but no ATC outside of Los Angeles. So that's tomorrow's plan. You can see the flight plan and everything that I'll be filing in my channel description below under the World Tour event. So that's tomorrow, normal bat time, a normal bat channel. And you're looking forward to that. Swiss cheese, I remember talking to you about that the other day. So get ready. We're going to hit it up. We're going to hit Hawaii with the quickness. So I'll probably find something to fly later on this evening. I don't know if I'll stream or not. Depends if how tired I am. But I think there's a VATSIM event going on tonight. So I might take part in that. So if I don't catch you guys tonight, I'll see you tomorrow for some Concorde action. Y'all take care and catch you next time. Thanks for help hanging out with me. See you later. Chase out. Laters. All right, where's
123.77, time to drop.
Portland approach Premier 390 Papa Tango 16.2 down to 7,000 direct Nike waiting on hotel.
Number 390 Papa Tango Portland approach, roger. Musketeer 49 Quebec radar contact just south of Oregon City, 2 miles. Proceed to Portland via midfield, and did you say you had Davis Mike? 49 Quebec, roger. Look for traffic 1 o'clock and 5 miles. They're southbound, same altitude, 2,900 indicated. 49 Quebec, roger. And if able, go descend the at or below 2,500.
1 Charlie Bravo, we have Mike.
1 Charlie Bravo, thank you.
Lester 249 Quebec, traffic still 1 o'clock now, 2 miles, altitude indicates 2,900. Do you have that traffic tonight?
Rooney 201 Charlie Bravo, proceed Portland midfield for midfield crossing Aurora State. Cross 5 miles south of Portland at or above 3,500.
Okay, midfield and over Portland and 5 miles south at or above 3,500. We're going to be just slightly to the west. We'll be between Pearson and Portland there. That's okay.
Rooney 201 Charlie Bravo, approved.
November 3649 Quebec, contact Portland Tower 123.77.
123.77 for 3649 Quebec.
And 390 Papa Tango has hotel for Hillsborough.
Calling Portland, say again.
390 Papa Tango has hotel for Hillsborough.
30 Papa Tango, roger. Just going to maintain 4,000.
4,000 Papa Tango.
November 696 Charlie, Portland, good. November 696 Charlie, Portland approach, roger. You can expect that in 5 miles, and this will be a full stop. 6 Charlie, roger.